Alright, hello Outlanders. Let's try and see if we could get things working here. I know it hasn't been the best and we're really sorry about that. We had some technical issues, but let's see how this goes. We're slightly opaque, but we had something planned for the start, but it didn't work out, which is a bit of a shame, and I'm sorry about that.
It's alright.
Yeah, just let us know if you can hear us okay and see us okay. We know that Twitch is having some issues, unfortunately, so hopefully we can figure this out. Okay, live can hear you. That's awesome. That's great.
Nice.
Finally, we've got it through. Once again, really sorry for the inconvenience with our technical issues. We'll try and do it better next time. Hello everyone, my name is Forsythia and I'm the Senior Community Manager for Vigor. And today I have two spooky devs with me, Johanny and Archie.
Hello. Hey.
Hey!
That's true.
Alright, okay, so again, like we might possibly still be streaming on Twitch. We might still be live on there, but Twitch is acting a little bit strange for us, so hopefully you all are moving over onto YouTube so that the stream is more stable for you guys. Yeah, so what do we have today? We actually have a small announcement for you, something for you to look forward to, and aside from that, we will be having some giveaways for different platforms. So, yeah.
Yes.
Let's see what the chat has to say. I couldn't join the Twitch stream, so it's nice to see all my Twitch fam come hang out on YouTube. Yeah, we're happy to have you here too.
Nice and clear. Hello, hello.
Alright, maybe we should do some small introductions because we might have some new Outlanders joining us. Who would like to start?
Definitely not me. Okay, hello everyone. I'm Archie and I work as in QA as a tester. So what I do is I'm trying to break the game as much as possible. And if I manage to do so, I report the issues to our developers who they attempt to fix it and they fix it. They send us to retest it and we do that, trying to make the game run as smooth as possible. It's basically my responsibility. And usually the cloud and code department really loves me because I like breaking the stuff, so yeah.
Oh, that sounds very serious.
Yeah, you hear the enthusiasm. Okay.
Alright, Johanny?
My job is basically I'm a lead programmer on Vigor, so I oversee every programming aspect of the game, which is either the game itself or all the online services and the servers. Right, we are trying to make the game as good and as stable as possible.
Mm-hmm. It's some hard work, but we're on it. And actually, yeah, we seem to be having some connectivity issues and we're really sorry about that, but we really want to try and stream today. Yeah, and we did say that there would be issues on Twitch, so we hope that you are watching us on YouTube or on Facebook instead. Unfortunately, things aren't always going the way we want it to, but we'll power through it somehow. Right?
Sure. Yeah.
Yes.
And right now, as you can see, we have our lovely Halloween costumes on.
Yes.
Very dedicated face paint from two awesome devs, and then a pumpkin on my head. But we've also got some pumpkins on the Outlands, and I just realized that the top of my pumpkin is like invisible because it's green, and we have a green screen. But yeah. We have a question from the chat asking when was that suit available. I guess they're referring to the uniform that we have equipped right now.
That one.
Yeah.
I can show you precisely when it's available, and it's right now.
Right now.
You can jump into the game, check the feature store, and it's there, prepared to be equipped.
Along with a bunch of other Halloween-themed cosmetics, so we hope that you give it a go, and we hope that you let us know as well which ones you liked. And I'm happy that we have some people admitting that they came over from Twitch, so thank you so much for coming over from Twitch to YouTube and Facebook. We really appreciate that, and sorry again for the inconveniences. Alright, Archie, could you perhaps load into an encounter?
Yeah,
I
sure.
want to show off the Halloween maps, which
Yeah, I wanted to just greet the pumpkins and
each of them individually.
yes, they have names and feelings, you know.
You named them?
You have so much time.
Well, we spend so much time in the shelter that it's like Wilson, you know.
Jeez.
Okay, let's meet you.
So
to
are
the
they
game.
all called Wilson, or do you really give them all their own?
One of them is Wilson, but I'm not gonna spoil which one.
Okay, I have to ask them. All right. Okay. So go ahead and in the different chats that we have. All right. So maybe it would be good to check the Facebook chat right now. People are asking if we're going to be. See, we have many people who are bringing up the jester outfit that they really like it, which is awesome. We're happy that you're enjoying it. All right. And ooh, I see that I'm experiencing something strange again, or not. Did I fix it? Somehow, yes, I did.
So somebody asked, can we have Archie's face paint as a mask cosmetic laminate? And it's actually a face paint from a game.
Do you want to show?
And this one as well.
Both of our face paints today are from the game, actually. We chose them.
Yeah.
Show it.
Let's go, let's go.
Okay, let me change the archetype to my own.
Maybe you should remove your mask.
Yeah, that as
Well,
well.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, we can show it in the shelter. So you just gotta go
Thanks.
quick enough. This
Oh,
one,
yeah, that's yours.
Yeah, that's mine.
thorns.
Really cool.
I will show you yours later. It's gonna matchmake me.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Today, but just make sure that you pay attention to for which console it is and for which region. And some of them are for crowns and the others are for battle pass codes. So Xbox would be having battle pass codes, and all the other platforms, PlayStation and Nintendo Switch, will be having crowns instead. And yes, while Archie is aggressively
Matching buttons.
boosting.
How you play the game, right? Smashing the buttons.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, it's not a fighting game.
Okay.
Alright. And maybe while you are boosting like crazy, maybe now would be a good time to share some news with the Outlanders. I will rehash it again later, but for now, maybe we could bring up that we will be having a booster apocalypse coming this weekend, except it will actually start sooner and end later than the actual weekend. So we're kind of playing around a bit with when it starts and when it ends. We usually start it on a Friday, but this time we're starting it on a Thursday. And we'll be starting on Thursday, 27 October, which is tomorrow, and we will be ending on the 1st at 4 p.m. UTC, which is a Tuesday. So it's slightly longer this time, so we hope that you enjoy the booster apocalypse. And that was the small announcement that we wanted to share with you today. Archie was able to get into an encounter, so let's go and have a... Would any of you like to expand on it and explain it a bit further, please?
I leave it to you, Master.
Yeah. Okay. So we basically have a bug. It's entirely due to the Halloween maps. So merged together and it looks too bright, which is what we are having now. So not the best looking thing. But yeah, that's.
Oh, that was quick. Well, that's a bit of a shame, and I hope that you queue up again on Grondheim, because someone in the chat, Clumsy Mama, talked about the loot in Grondheim, so I'd like us to check on it as well.
Oh yeah, okay.
We can do that quickly. Alright, bit of a shame that was quite quick. You didn't even get to walk to...
Yeah, well, we were discussing the topic, so I was like just pointing the camera, how does that look like if you get the issue, and
that's
in the open.
totally fair. But yeah, Johanny, I'm sorry, did I interrupt your explanation about the issue?
But I try to matchmake the ground time well again, so if you would like to join, I'm doing it in 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay,
She did a bit, okay.
a bit, but yeah.
What was I saying? Yeah. Well, we basically have two lighting presets merged into the map, which looks a bit bad. But yeah. Sadly, we won't be able to fix that problem because currently we are finishing the next update, so it's not possible to do two things at once. So yeah, we it's like that.
But
Yeah,
it's gonna
yeah,
persist only during the Halloween.
Yeah, and we can't do much about it. Like the only solution we have at our disposal would be to turn off Halloween, which would be quite a bummer. Actually.
Yeah,
So,
it wouldn't
yeah.
be fair. It's Halloween season, it's spooky season. We can't just turn.
It creates to all the players that were impacted by some of the problems that we introduced with season 13 or season 13.
Season 13, update
Yeah.
13.0.
And so if you logged in after the season dropped, you received credits, basically. Otherwise, no. So yeah, it was restricted.
Hopefully that clears it up. And we have a question about us streaming on Twitch. Unfortunately, we are not able to do so at the moment due to some technical issues. So we are streaming on Facebook and YouTube this time around. So thank you for stopping by. And that's actually really interesting because last time we had issues and we only streamed on Twitch. And this time we're having issues again, which is rather unfortunate. But this time we're streaming everywhere else, but not on Twitch. So balance, I guess.
Yeah. Totally fair.
Yeah. I see an interesting question about hit indicators for the flash grenade. Post-process of the being blinded by the effect of the flash grenade depends on the distance you've been from the initial explosion of the grenade. And you would need to dynamically create an hint for how much the person was actually blinded, which is not that easy, and at the same time it would be so quick that even if you've seen it before you can react, it's already gone. So it is an interesting idea which has been discussed, but at the same time we've decided not to do that for now.
And Archie, since you are on ground time, it's been brought up again by Clumsy Mama regarding the loot. So if you could be so kind to try
to
and
loot
look.
something?
Yeah, like apparently normal loot. So
Okay.
like glass, and
okay.
fuel and all of that stuff, please. Alright. Okay, so let's see what else the chat has to say. On Facebook, we were asked when will be the next double XP weekend. We do have a few planned dates for double XP weekend in the future, but it's quite tentative right now. But, you know, we have a booster apocalypse coming up this weekend from the 27th until the 1st. That's a bit longer than our usual booster apocalypse weekend, so hopefully you get to enjoy that round of booster apocalypse while you are waiting for another double XP weekend. Alright, let's see what the chat has to say. What platform are we on? We are playing on Xbox right now.
Yes.
Yeah, Xbox Series X, actually.
Yep. Alright, let's see what else the chat has to say. And this is interesting because I believe we talked about this beforehand, but we've got a question asking what happened with Friday night fights. Well, we had a few devs playing, we had partners teaming up either together, like partners teaming up with other partners, and some partners were teaming up with devs as well, and some devs were even teaming up with some partners. Did I just mention that? Yes, some devs were even teaming up with other devs. So it's all about chance, actually, if you get to spot a dev or a partner in your lobby in that sense. So it did happen, and we did see a few Outlanders in our lobbies. Some of them are in the chat right now, which is awesome. So thank you all for those who joined in. And yeah.
It's fun. Yeah, I
Stop like
Why are you stopping in the
in the
middle?
open. I'm friendly Outlander, you know. I trust people not to shoot me at the first sight. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Well, it's really hard to say just from the playing because it's not only dependent on the amount of loot in the separate containers, but also the initial amount of containers on the map level can change. So it's usually better to for us to check it with some analytics to see somebody would do.
It will be fun one day to show on the stream like the loot, the tool we have for the loot debugger tool we have. It looks really nice.
Yeah.
That's
And
interesting.
maybe I would like to do some small giveaway, which will only be briefly on the screen for our Xbox Outlanders. Good luck. And we did have Kiko say that he didn't shoot a dev in the face and it's all lies, but we know what happened there. It was a bit painful, but okay. Good luck. Have fun with the loot, I guess. All right. Let's see what else the chat has to say.
I'm being friendly.
I'm being friendly. He says as he uses the scope.
Okay, let me prepare.
All right. Let's see what else the chat has to say. The power of friendship won Friday night fights. Well,
Yeah, I've been playing with the Dozer a couple of games, and it was glorious. We had really great moment when we tried to befriend as many Outlanders as possible.
Okay.
And we met like 5 people who became our friends, using emotes and so forth.
lucky.
And then we ran all together towards other guys, but they didn't share the enthusiasm, and they started shooting at us. So I sent a couple of emotes towards them, and they didn't respond the way I wanted. They still were shooting at us. And suddenly it was like from the Marvel moment, like Avengers Assemble. Just basically I was just looking at them, and 5 people next to me just charged straight at them, and it started shooting with
Oh,
everything.
jeez! You're gonna die!
No,
Yeah, probably. And then he accidentally mortars himself.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Jeez.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
No,
not even antibiotics.
Just run.
I'm not running.
Takes a caffeine.
He's gonna run towards them, I think. Aw, rip. There are headphones over there. You've been playing.
No, that's okay. I want to focus on the chat and you guys as well. So.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Let's see what else the chat has to say. Is there a possibility of new partners? Yes, and a link to our partnership page has been sent, so feel free to look through our requirements and feel free to apply if you would be interested. Alright, let's see what else the chat has to say.
I love the death loot I got Friday. Hey, nice to meet you.
Yeah. I believe that I received some nice DMs from some nice Outlanders, including Kundi Mama, so shout out to that.
Alright. I'm gonna matchmake again in the meantime to the battery broke, so...
Maybe in like 32 minutes 30? Or is that too soon?
Yes, well...
When the timer hits 32 minutes 30,
yeah, I will do that.
Great.
Thank you.
Sure. Alright. Let's see what the chat has to say. There are some talks about the report system. But first, I want to scroll up a little bit because I think it was related to this question. Could you fix people being AFK in elimination? And yes, we have the report option for AFK players for our report system, which is a good start. But go ahead, John. What would you like to...
Oh yeah, well it's a long shot because we are working on some new design for the AFK players in elimination. It's not going to be in the next update, but this is something for
the future.
Away. But yeah, we will be implementing some system to reduce the amount of AFK players in elimination, specifically for elimination.
Yep, so the first step is the report system, but we're also working on something else behind the scenes. So hopefully that helps you understand the situation better, and the PlayStation crowns for Europe and Australia are gonna go away now. Alright, hopefully some were able to pick up some crowns so far from PlayStation, at least, because the Xbox codes were for the Battle Pass, so there's that. Can they just not get kicked out from the game? Like in other games, it works great. Well, that would be something we would probably like, but not kicking them out from the game, but maybe from the match, from like the elimination match, rather. That could be an interesting idea.
The kind of things we are looking at, like kicking AFK players.
Or taking other action as we see fit. Like, we're still checking, like, which course of action is more feasible and doable for us. So, yeah, we hope that you stay tuned for it. Can we get some Switch crowns giveaway, though? Yeah, you will. There will be some crowns for the Nintendo Switch as well, so we hope you stay tuned for it. Alright, and how's it going over there, Archie? I know that you just spawned, but earlier you spawned and you were killed really quickly, so...
So, better now?
Amazing! That's great.
Still alive. Look at those trees, it looks like your face.
Oh, it does, actually!
Okay, yeah, well, hello, brother. And somebody already got an airdrop.
Oh, hidden
Red
airdrop.
crate.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good for them. It's gonna be great.
Which is an interesting mechanic that I really like, to be honest. The hidden airdrop that you can randomly find in the map. Yep.
And so does that mean that you actually look for the hidden airdrop more, Archie, or would you just go straight for the normal airdrop?
Well, it's difficult to be searching for it. It's like you accidentally find it, and if it's near com station, you can combine it with the functionality in there, which is
Like stealth or...
the stealth, yeah. Or you see someone running with the airdrop early on, so you put radiation on it, maybe. There is a lot of dynamics, a lot of options you can do actually, which is great. Which I like a lot.
Yeah. This is a good question from Smoky Dopey. Is there any feedback on the recently added report players feature? Are people using it and are you getting good data? Yes and yes.
Yes and yes. I guess that's that.
But yet, no, like, the thing is that, and we mentioned it as well in our dev diary and a couple of times in previous streams, but the reason why we are encouraging people to use our report system is that it helps us understand and analyze the data better so that we can take action. But we are doing something behind the scenes, and some have been talking about it as well publicly, that they think that we've done something, and well, we're in the process. So yeah, it's gonna take some time, but we would like to release what we can do. Like we would like to do what we want to do as soon as possible. So hopefully that will be in an upcoming update.
You looked at my skin.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Right. Let's see. Any more PlayStation codes? Yeah, there will be more PlayStation codes coming. That one that was just given out was for a region specific. Yeah, it was region specific and for PlayStation. So there will be another region specific one for PlayStation given out, as well as other codes for Nintendo Switch. Alright, any chance of some free crowns? Yes, there was, we showed a small sliver of paper on the screen featuring some crowns for PlayStation in the European and Australian regions. The Xbox codes for Battle Pass for Chronicles Deliverance was also shown earlier, so hopefully some players were able to catch that. And there will be more crown giveaways for PlayStation again and for Nintendo Switch. Alright. Nice to hear people are using it and giving good data regarding the report system. Hashtag trust the process. Yes.
It's gonna make sense soon.
It will. Like,
Yep.
I am so glad that people trust us enough to say trust the process. It's also a bit of a shame that we can't share any more information right now, but let's see.
I haven't shown anything on the stream besides the dying, so maybe shootout would be a better choice.
Yeah, this way you can show something multiple.
Yeah.
When you would die more often on a shootout.
Yeah, that's okay. I would kill someone at least.
Okay.
Without feeling bad that I boosted and he lost the loot because of me.
Oh.
Is it okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, do you type the crown codes in on the store? It would depend on the platform that you're playing on, but it's most likely yes. I am an Xbox player, and you usually redeem a code in the store there, but I'm not sure how it works for PlayStation and Nintendo Switch. Any ideas, PlayStation friends?
On PlayStation,
Well, I mean,
it's
all
a
the-
process.
Yeah, all the
Okay.
giveaway codes are working through the platform store.
Okay, thank
So-
you. Thank you for clearing that up. Great,
It's
hopefully
actually,
it helps.
it's actually forbidden for us to implement our own redeem code system on console.
Ooh, that's some nice insight.
Yeah, spicy stuff. I don't think I'm going to say it.
Yeah, oops. Okay, so, Johanny will just suddenly disappear and we will know why. Alright, let's see what else the chat has to say.
That was interesting question. Earlier, whether we could add throwing grenades option into the shelter, which is actually a bit more complex and difficult, as if you're on the shelter, you're not precisely playing on the server, and the throwing mechanics are tied to the server. Which
There is a bit of that, but like, yeah, well, in any case, it's not straightforward. Like, consumables. As Archie said, there is a lot of stuff happening on the server for them to work correctly, and in the shelter there is no server. So yeah, that's basically it. And also like, well, the development time to implement that feature versus like how much value it brings to the player is like very low, right? Like the complexity is high and the value is quite low. Like I don't think anyone would be like excited and would say, "Oh, I'm gonna play Vigor again because I can throw grenades in my shelter." Like no one would say that, right? So that's why we are not like doing it, because it's not easy and it has low value, right? So we prefer doing things that will bring more value to players usually.
Hopefully that helps understand. It helps you all understand like some insight on how we.
Decisions.
Yeah.
80% of the decisions we make on the game.
Yeah. Well, but I don't think it's an issue, and it's great that you're actually sharing with the community, because I think it helps them understand why things might take time, or why we prioritize things in a different way than they would expect us to. So, hopefully, all is good. Nice. Cool, Archie. Alright, let's see. There was a question about Nintendo Switch giveaway, so I think like now would be a good time for it to be available, so hopefully our Nintendo Switch Outlanders can grab some crowns. And we've got some people stopping by as well and saying hello, hello, hope all is good. Yes, hope all is good with you too. Alright. Ooh, gosh. 3 kills in a row. Someone shut him down, come on.
you're not gonna
There is a major bug where I keep getting killed. I've tried on several platforms, but it keeps
That's not true. That's not true. You killed the developer as well, so I don't think it's very major of a bug.
I mean, yeah, like Archie keeps reporting that bug too, but you know,
Oh man.
we never fixed it because we believe it's part of the game.
Yeah.
It's a good mechanic. A Vigor wouldn't be the same if we would remove dying.
Oh yeah, no. It would not. It would be a completely different game. Alright, let's see what the chat has to say. What? Any thought on random ambient noises or something to try and prevent players from sitting with their headset volume maxed out? But we do have some ambient noises already in encounters.
Yeah.
Like the wolf,
Yeah, there is
the
like
howling.
and the wind,
Yeah.
the vegetation and such. Like there is already like, I mean,
But it would also depend, like, are there specific ambient sounds that you would like to see? What did you have in mind when you were suggesting, or when you were asking this? So, like, feel free to suggest what you had in mind to us, and we'll see what we can do. Alright. Where is the giveaway? I'm new to this. Well, it was popping up every now and then on the screen while you were watching the stream. It was popping up under the game. So hopefully you were able to catch a few of those crowns. If not, you will hopefully be able to catch more soon. Alright. Oh no, Archie, you're being called out as a camper.
What?
no way. Yeah? No.
No.
I think it was for the guy asking like the question about the.
Oh, on your right! Oh,
Too bad.
Vigor.
Actually, using the meta, you mean the baby
Berry.
AP?
Berry.
Ah, yes.
Sweet.
Alright, let's see what the chat has
There was a
to say.
question like about redeem codes, and they were asking if only one person can use the code. And yes,
Yes.
that's correct. So you need to be quick and snatch it from others.
You need to type it as fast as you can. Woo! Goddamn.
It's time to plug a keyboard to your console.
Or
On the console, that's
some console platforms have mobile apps that can help with that.
Okay, yeah.
So there's also that option. Alright, let's see. Can you let us craft some equipment by group, like 10 items at a time, even if we need to be online for the game, on the game for crafting to work? So, batch crafting, basically.
Yeah, basically, yeah. That's a good suggestion, and we're thinking about it. It's a long shot again. It's for an update planned for most likely next year. But yeah, we are.
But we're still looking at it.
So, yeah.
Ooh, that was sad. Sorry, go ahead, Johnny.
So it's okay.
Alright. Oh, and you were right about the camper alarm. No, it's not that Archie was camping. You were right, Johanny.
Oh,
that it was about, like, ambient noises. Oh yeah, remember that thing that we don't talk about?
The Halloween ambient noises?
No, like, the camper alarm. the anti-camper mortars, which we implemented.
Yeah.
But we
Speaking of ambient noise.
Really ambient.
Yeah, no, that was too much.
It was something negatively received by the community, and we understand why. It was really immersion breaking, but we understand that some don't like campers and it can be tough to counter them, but there are different tools for that. There are mortars that you can use yourself. You could also lob a grenade at them, or signal
Radiation grenade is a great tool as well. And there are crowns in the exit that helps you to...
Yep, exit tells, basically. It helps you figure out if there's someone camping in the exit. Let's see what else the chat has to say. What?
Someone mentioned the soundbite on Switch.
Yes.
Oh.
Can you elaborate more on that? Because
it's the one where like you're running in one direction, but the audio plays on the other side.
Yeah, this one is. We have a fix for this one, right? It has been tested.
Not deployed yet on public.
Yeah, of course not. But yeah, I think it's in the next update already. So yeah, there will be.
Ooh, damn! You were right up in his face, dude. All right. Let's see what the chat has to say.
You're thinking about swords?
Swords?
Viking characters from sword.
Well,
yeah. It's not planned at the moment. But if you can rally players to your cause, maybe we can bring some swords to the game.
we can.
If there is a high enough interest, we can always do it.
Let's see what the Facebook chat has to say. Can you fix the fact that you lose a plate even if unhit? Full plates should be able to come back to the shelter as ammo does. Okay, but armor plates are consumables. So you consume them upon using them, and that's why even though you don't get hit, you have already consumed it, thus you cannot take it back into your shelter. That's something that was brought up quite a few times by our players, actually, that they equip and use the armor plate consumable, and then they don't get shot and they want it back. Which is fair, I see where they're coming from, but because it's a consumable, we aren't planning on allowing this function right now for you to take it back with you to your shelter if you weren't shot at.
Like, it's a really advanced.
Reloading?
Reloading, sorry.
Okay. Alright, let's see what the chat has to say.
Plates are overpowered against new player regardless. It gives you advantage, but at the same time it's accessible for the new players as well. I think you can grind the blueprint in the legacy season. And it's also appearing from time to time in the store. But you can apply the same logic for every consumable, like having a grenade against someone who doesn't have it gives you an advantage as well.
But also, like, things are obtainable through air grabs it before you. Alright, that was a good game. GG's.
Nice. Not too bad.
Yeah,
Not
too
bad.
shabby, especially because you weren't playing with any headphones either.
Yeah,
That's true.
So that's great.
The codes which appear, is it for the first person who inserts the code first?
Yes.
Yes.
You gotta be quick about it. You gotta quickly type it out and redeem it. Otherwise, someone else might snatch it before you do.
Someone was asking a question about LNGs, and they were saying that they believe they need another nerf.
But we are working on.
And yeah, basically the team agrees with this.
Yeah.
We looked at our analytics even after the first nerf, and actually, well, okay, something really weird happened with this, because after the nerf, LNGs became even more used, which is counterintuitive. Usually you nerf something and even more. So yeah, we'll see.
But
Try them while you can.
But it's also like a part of the bigger picture that we're heading towards, which is reworking the weapons in general.
Yeah, but this is like for later.
Yeah.
It's not for the next update, but for like the next update. That will be a bigger weapon rework.
All right. Let's see what else the chat.
Why nerf LMGs? The guns are actually that accurate?
In real life, I think they meant.
Oh. Want to just simply reduce the accuracy or damage. We wanted to do the tweaks more either realistic or sophisticated, or how to say it. So it's still like balanced from multiple aspects and points of view, which is the reason why it's not so easy to like straightforward like just change the configurations. We need to really think about it. We need to review the analytics we have about the using amount of people using these weapons, how successful are they with them, and so forth. And there is also a particular interesting psychological moment that you said that after the nerfs, the LMG started to be using more. Which might be because the words got spread that they are powerful, so people are okay, they are powerful, now I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna feel powerful and more confident in an encounter, thus more successful in it. There is a lot of aspects to it, but it's been said, we are working on it, and we know that there is a slight disbalance and we can address it.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely.
I think that this is an interesting question here on Facebook. I think I would read it out loud. Is there any protocol in place to counter when someone is clearly doing excessively well? For example, yesterday the whole shootout lobby was under 800 points, and one person won with 2,400, jumping headshots across the map with an LMG, fishy at best. Well, the thing is with shootout, you actually don't always have to get, and we're doing that behind the scenes right now. So I think that also ties in with the jumping headshots, so jump shotting and headshots with the LMGs. So we discussed that already earlier, and hopefully you'll be able to rewind back on the VOD a little bit to hear about it.
And there is also one interesting thing which is not very known, but in shootout there is a scoring mechanic that allows you to, at the very last moment, to improve your score. So in last man standing, if you're the last person to be alive in that lobby, you get extra points for it. Which you can be on a second or third place, but the points might be enough that after the last scale you become the first. Which happened to me already a couple of times. But you gotta be the last one in the last man standing. So if there is another person alive, you won't get these points.
Hopefully that clears that up to an encounter throughout the evolution.
So I'm gonna go for Hill Canton, I believe, in 28:30.
Makes sense, yeah. So that gives time for some people. Are you gonna change your loadout?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay, that's
your loadouts.
Parker Hale and L85.
Oh yeah.
With these Halloween skins.
What about the consumables though? Okay, so 2 armor plates, 2 PSC.
Well, it was on random.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe this time you should take a pain.
I have no time for it.
That's useful.
Okay, well, next time I guess. Let's see what else the chat has to say. Maybe this one. Get rid of portables, please. It's old game. Getting pinged. Just make the signals detector tower the only way. Remember that point in time when we could take in as much portable signal detectors as you could?
Yeah, I do.
So that was wild.
Yeah,
And grenades and mortar strikes.
infinite everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, like,
Or iodines and stay for an infinite amount of time after radiation. Yeah.
that was pretty fun.
That was wild. And thankfully this time you can only take in maximum 2 because of the rarity of portable signal detectors and also mortars because they're all special issue or gold rarity. But also you can still loot PSDs in encounters, like off of other Outlanders in loot events. It might be that people are using the portable signal detectors to keep an eye out on you specifically, if you were staying in one spot, if you're still there, you know. So having this signal detector on its own as it like in the encounter map is interesting, but I believe that PSDs add a flair to the game.
Combined together with other mechanics like jammers and fake transmitters and such. It's a lot of complexity into the game.
Yep, for sure. I believe there was a discussion earlier. I think one of our partners, Smokey Dopey, talked about jammers being very viable in encounters, and I can attest to that because actually, the consumable idea is portable jammer. Activate it in a small area that moves with you for a short time.
Okay.
Okay, so that's quite different from the normal jammer, which is like you set it down and you gotta stay there.
Well, I mean, that's definitely, which is always good in a video game when you have mechanics like this.
Yep. Okay, and then now people are bringing up transmitters, you know? That's what transmitters are for, if you get pinged. Yeah.
You just put the transmitter and run away if you don't want to encounter the guy.
Yeah, I think that that's a viable strategy or tactic.
And you can put down the fake glint and confuse them even more.
Ooh. Okay. Jeez. I haven't thought of using that. I just tend to put things down and run away and keep going because I gotta keep moving, otherwise I'm gonna get shot or caught.
And we've been discussing, like, previously it was possible to bring an infinite amount of consumables. So I remember a guy who put like 20 fake transmitters into the bushes.
Oh, gee.
And one of them was actually him. So I was running around them, breaking the transmitters, and suddenly he just murdered me. It was the best trap I've seen for a long time, though.
Nice bait.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Jeez. Alright, we actually exhausted all of the codes that we had to give away. The last one that was out was the PlayStation set of codes for crowns for the US regions. So hopefully y'all were able to catch that. Let's see what we can do about this. Whoa. Yikes.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. David King says pistols show a black ring on player that can be seen through walls.
But we fixed that.
Yeah, we fixed it like 2 weeks ago.
But if you're experiencing it still, please do let us know. Like, send us screenshots on our socials so that we could look into it. Because we did fix it a couple of weeks back with one of the hot fixes we released. So
Released on all platforms.
So yeah, just let us know. All right. That's not very. Okay. Well, interesting point about LMGs. Don't nerf them. It's the only thing that makes worse players that don't have god aim and spend all day being sweaty have fun. Well,
it's going to nerf, like the nerf will apply to everybody, so like it will be like balanced, and then we like every time we nerf something, a new weapon appears that is like detaching from the pack and slightly better than the others, and so don't worry, there will be something else. It's like that. It's always like that. It's
Yeah.
a cycle.
Especially because we have so many weapons available in the game and different categories too.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's more about like weapon mastery and how good you can aim with a certain weapon. Like, of course, some weapons are better than others, but yeah.
If you learn the mechanics, you can successfully run with low-end weapons as well, and
You can play it to your advantage. For sure. Alright, so we will be wrapping up the stream in a moment, actually. But before we do, I would like to just rehash that we have Booster Apocalypse coming your way from the 27th till the 1st, starting at 3 p.m. UTC on the 27th and ending at 4 p.m. UTC on the 1st of November. So it's a little bit longer than our usual Booster Apocalypse weekends. It doesn't even just take the whole weekend, but a few days before and a few days after too, so hopefully you enjoy it. But yeah, and we hope that you enjoyed the giveaway. We're really sorry that there were some technical issues in the beginning. It frustrates us just as much as it frustrates you, and we're really sorry about that. Hopefully it will be better next time. But yeah, thank you so much for your discussions. We hope that you enjoy Halloween and the Outlands. Yeah, are there any last words?
Yeah, just a small announcement that there was a bug with boosting for the crate in encounters, and we fixed it last week when we rolled the Halloween changes. So yes, there was indeed a bug when you would extract the airdrop and it was boosted. You wouldn't get the proper crates, but it's now fixed. So go ahead, go boost some encounters and extract some airdrops.
Yep. Yep, thank you for fixing that really quick, by the way, Johnny. And the team, Archie, thank you.
yeah, sure.
Not just from me, but from the community as well. Like,
Oh, that's fresh.
it was an issue that was bothering them, so yeah.
We do our best.
Yeah.
All right, any closing remarks, Archie, before we head out?
I don't think so. I'm good.
Just make a scared face.
Scary fast. I can do the Vigor emote.
Someone look at that.
Thank you very, very much for watching, for putting the questions so we can have a conversation and talk about the game and what issues or tweaks you would like to see or changes in general. And it's always a pleasure to encounter you on our socials in a game, play with you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Johanny? No? All right, that's
I
it.
was about to say bye-bye.
All right, well, you could say bye-bye then.
That was a nice rolling note. I don't know.
Okay, it was good. No, it's all right. All right, well, thank you very much, everyone, for stopping by. Thank you, Archie and Johanny, for stopping by as well, and for showing your lovely face paints to our Outlanders. And we'll see you in the Outlands. Bye-bye.
Hey.
See you in the Outlands.